Hi everyone, thanks a lot for joining me today. My name is Sava. I'm marketing manager here at Checkaso. Please let me know if you can hear me and if everything okay with the video and the voice. Thank you. And after you give me the sign, I will start shortly. Thank you. Hi everyone in chat, I can see you. Today I will with Ira, it's our marketing content manager. She will be moderating the chat. So if you have any questions, you can ask them there and she will send it to me after we're done with the main part. Thank you. So I suppose you can hear me. Perfect. So let's start. Today, I will walk you through the platform and show how you can use it to boost your app visibility and make it #1 in search results all over the app stores with our platform Checkaso. And to begin, let's go to the platform. Just a sec. Let's go here. Can you see the platform? Amazing. So let's start from the very beginning and add an app to the platform. First things first, choose a mail account of your app from the list, for example, United States, and enter the app title or just link to it so we can find your app for you. As an example, I will use VS Code Photo Editor today. Just enter the title here and sorry, let's see what is there. Oh, that's it. Click here and done. We added an app. Here is the dashboard. It shows all the added apps you have on the platform. You can change its view to make it more minimalistic by clicking here. It suits me. I like it more like this. And you can also create workspaces if you have a lot of apps to optimize to simplify the navigation within the dashboard. For example, you can create workspace for Android apps. Just click here, Android, create, and click here to add an app from the list. Here, here, and done. Now you have an Android version of VS Code in your workspace. Amazing. So now we have an app for optimization. And the first step is to check our current situation with App Store optimization and see where we can go from there. Each app you add to the platform has its own ASO index. It shows here. So for VS Code Android version is 9.4. You can learn more about it by clicking here and proceeding to ASO index tab. It's like I said, ASO index, it's an overall grade of your ASO level, and it shows your weaknesses and strengths. So you can build up the ASO strategy and you know where to go with it. It takes into account more than 10 different factors that affect your App Store optimization success. And main parts, it show you details here. So one more thing I want to cover here is EPI. It's here, it's your personal ASO assistant, and it gives you custom tips about all the ASO elements you can work with. So just see there and make sure to read it through when you work with ASO index. So first things first, it's text elements you are dealing with, and each text element has its own tab: title, short description, full description, and indexing that shows all the keywords your app is indexed by. Not all, but some of them, sorry. And yeah, each text element has its own ASO index that shows here. And you can check your keyword you're using in your text elements, their main metrics, and also how many characters have you used and how many of them are left for you to build up a better title, short description, etiquette. So for example, you can see that there are 26 characters out of 50 I used. So you can add more keywords and make it more valuable for App Store algorithms here. Next step is graphic ASO. It shows all the screenshots and videos you have on your app page. So you can look up close and see if you haven't missed anything. And it's very handy. I like it to use to check it in different locales, which you can change here. Next step is rating and reviews. They have huge impact on your App Store optimization success. And you can find latest ratings here. It shows how many ratings or which stars you get. You can also change it by clicking here to show only neutral and negative ratings, or an opposite, you can see only positive ratings by clicking this way. Here is overall rating of all time for your app. And it's perfect time to say that all you see in ASO index is just on an overview. It's main parts of your App Store optimization. We have a lot of detailed info about each element, keywords, rating and reviews, competitors, EDK, which are in different tabs, and we will cover them soon. And reviews. Here are the latest reviews your app get. And you, again, can filter them by stars. So you can see only positive, only negative, EDK. Amazing. Yeah, so rating reviews are here. And the next one is competitor analysis. The platform picks the main competitors for your app based on their and your semantic orders. So if they're similar, they get to this table. Like I said, ISO index takes into account a lot of different factors, and here are only main ones. So you can see where you're better than your competitors and where you can be better. For example, you can see that Lightroom has much better title. Like we seen, you can use more characters in it to beat them. So if this looks like your case, make sure to fulfill your title by maximum characters. And yeah, so this overall grade takes into account more than just 4 factors. Make sure to remember it when you're working with ASO index. And one more thing is in ASO index tab is checklist. It shows how full your app page is and all the different elements you can add to it to make it full on. It has mandatory things like title and it has some recommendatory things like videos, because video uh, doesn't prove that your video will improve your metrics, but it's worth to test it, so make sure to test it once in a while. Yeah, so checklist is awesome. At this point, we have an app for optimization. We know what situation it has in App Store, and we also checklisted for fulfill page. And the next step is analyzing keywords. Let's go to the Analyze tab here and start with keyword analysis. Keyword analysis allows you to work with keywords. To start right off, just add a welcome pack. We have welcome pack for each app. It has up to 50 keywords. And if you have already a list of keywords, you can add them manually here or expand your list with tools like Keywords Explorer and proposed keywords, which I will cover soon. So yeah, when you work with App Store optimization, keywords are essential. And you should remember that whether it's Google Play or the App Store, the characters you can use for keywords are limited. So it's important to choose wisely when working with keywords. And to do so, you need data, and we at Checkaso are providing it to you. So we simplify your choices, and you can make data-driven decisions and pick the right keywords for your app page, whether it's new, successful, or just growing. And let's see what we have for each keyword. First of all, this little icon shows the method you have used to add keywords. You can filter by method here. There are 3 of them, sorry. Keywords Explorer, proposed keywords, suggestions, and also manually. So 4. Search volume is one of the main metrics of a keyword. It shows how popular it is and how often users use it in search in app stores. So it goes from 0 up to 100. Suggestions show a perfect suggestion for a specific keyword. So you can expand your semantic order by just clicking here in seconds. Just click here and let's renew the tab. Rank is just basically your app position in search results. And average rank is your position by the certain period. The period is clicking here. Total apps shows how competitive the keyword is and how many apps are there in search results in general. In Google Play, the top number of results is 250, so you can often meet it here. Don't worry. Available in ASO shows if you have used this keyword in your metadata in title, short description, or full description for Google Play, or title and subtitle for App Store. And finally, one of my favorite things on our platform is search results. It shows live search results from the App Store by keywords. So you can check your neighbors on positions and your main competitors. You can also click here to see how the position changed through the latest 7 days. Awesome. One more thing about the table. Here you can delete keywords by clicking here, here, and just tapping here. And you can also delete keywords here by one. If you have different keywords, for example, for tests or new keywords or some your favorite keywords, you can group them once again by clicking this and clicking group. You can create group and let's just say main ones. Click here and now you have a group of main ones keywords with 3 keywords. Amazing. To make the analysis simpler, we have the graph for you. So here is the graph and you can see how your positioning is changing through the time. You can edit here by clicking here or just getting back by clicking again. And last window here is keyword distribution. It shows the number of keywords your app is indexing in first 30 positions. So you see how popular your app is and how it's changing through the time. Make sure to make this number as high as possible. When working with keywords, if your app is new or just growing, it's important to make decisions with long tail keywords. These are the keywords that have a lot of words in them and they are less competitive, but has also less traffic. But for the beginning and for the growth, they're perfect. Let's go to Keyword Explorer to find some of them. Keywords Explorer shows all the keywords your app is indexing by, and you can filter them by number of words to focus only on long tail keywords, for example, 4 words and more. You can see that there is some even popular keywords with a lot of them, so make sure to consider them when building up an update. And you can also filter them by search volume to, let's say, this. Yes, so these are most likely to be long tail keywords that you can focus on if your app is new or growing. You can search, you can show already added keywords by clicking here. But the best part here is keyword suggestions. It shows the suggestions from app stores, like if you put the keyword in search bar in the app store by hand, and you can tap here, you can input here any word you want, even like not related one, for example, game, and you can use it for different locales. So it's much faster to do them manually in your phone, and you can add them by second to your semantic core. So I personally love and usually use this to, once again, expand semantic core and see the opportunities I can go with App Store optimization. The next tab is proposed keywords. Here is when competitors comes to the table. You can add competitors by suggested. We suggest up to 20 keywords for each app in each locale. And also you can search by them by search, by manually. For example, let's find another photo editor. So for example, let's add this one, add. Once you have added all the competitors you want, the list is here. The list shows all the keywords your competitors are indexed by and you're not, so you can use it to find growth opportunities for your app and see if there is something missing in your semantic order. So make sure to read through all of this list and see if there is some relevant keywords for your app. You can also filter them by search volume, and once again, you can expand all ones you already tracking. Uh, Next one is competitors. This one is all about the rankings. It shows how different your ranking and your competitors are. You can even click here to show only selected competitors, and it's awesome tool to see how you're changing. And it will hand us in the future, so remember these metrics. And once again, you can see live search here. Uh, and the last but not least in ASO tab is ranking. Ranking shows, well, your ranking and their changes through the time. It shows how it changes with these little calculations. And it's once again shows you it's all in a tab so you can analyze it faster than ever. Let's see, it's here. And it also shows you highest and lowest rank by keyword that our platform picks for you. I think that's it for App Store Optimization tab and the keywords flow. One more thing is that you can export any tab you see and any graph you see by clicking this button and use it for your presentation, for your reports, and other purposes. So now we have an app to optimize. We know its current situation, and we also fulfill this semantic core. So we can let go further. And the next step I suggest you is competitive analysis to check your competitors and other leaders in the fields. It's a powerful tool that allows you to compare your app with competitors of any version on one screen. So let's make, for example, Lightroom, view comparison, and here it is. So you can check how your text, graphic, and other elements are different, how you both treat what's new section, and how your rating and views are different. It can be very valuable information for your strategy, and it can help you to outrun your competitors and become number one in app stores. Awesome things about this is that you can choose different periods and see their changes for it. For example, let's go here, apply, and let's go. So here's all the versions Lightroom has been, and you can see that it has, I believe it has changed its subtitle. Yeah, so you see, learn your photos editing skills anywhere with interactive tutorials. And in April, the subtitle was the complete photo editor with AI powered editing tools. So with this tool, you can see how your competitors and their SEO activities are changing and adapt it into your strategy to outrun them. One more thing is that you can self-compare here. So you can select your app and see how you are changing for the time. For example, you can see here that, well, not really many things changed, but I'm sure if you will add your app, there will be changes. Yeah. And once again, you can use it for any locale you want to and see how your competitors deal with seasonal SEO or how they localize their app pages. And you can use this information to boost them. One more thing about this tool that you can use it to track leaders in other fields because they can be trendsetters in App Store optimization, and you can be the one who will adapt these trends first in your niche and win the market. So that's it. You now have full on information about your competitors and where to go with your graphic to be on trend. One more thing about analyzing is rating and reviews. It's very hard to underestimate the impact the rating and reviews have on your App Store success because many of users check rating before opening the app page, and many of them read through reviews before installing it or not installing it. So make sure to track and analyze your rating and reviews and keep it high as possible. Here you can see rating by day. Once again, you can filter that by stars. You can also see a rating by current or just for certain period. And amazing thing here, you can see rating by version. It helps to get the understanding how your users get your new updates and see the feedback. And if something wrong, you will see it here by rating and can react faster than ever. So you see that VS Code updates weren't that good lately. So if there's something watching from VS Code, make sure to check it out. And reviews are so precious. Basically, all your users tell you all this very helpful information by themselves. So make sure to use it to improve your app. You can find here bugs, you can find here wanted features, expectations, and needs, and use it all to make your app better with every update. You can filter reviews by version, you can filter them by rating and by status, not answered, answered, and updated. Make sure to answer any of your reviews. You can find the article about it on our blog. And yeah, make sure to adapt the best practices from there in your app to make it better. One more thing about the rating and reviews, which I very like and think it's very useful, you can use it to check on your competitors. Their reviews are so valuable, as valuable as yours. You can find some, once again, growth opportunities and bugs and features that you already have and can make accent on them in your, for example, Checkaso to win the traffic from your competitors. So yeah, when you're working and analyzing with App Store optimization, make sure not only to check your metrics and your positions, but also competitors. Amazing. At this point, we have keywords, we have understanding of our competitors and the fields in general, and we also know what to do with our rating and reviews. It's time to make some App Store optimization. And I'm very proud, and our team made a really great job here. It's text editor. It's first tool of ISO editor, which is going to be a very huge section for you to make App Store optimization updates right here on the platform. And it allows you to optimize text with keywords and localization in mind. It's all about templates here. You can create up to 5 templates for each app, and you can use them for different locales or just for test versions to see which one will perform better. First thing I want to show you is this keyword table. Basically, it's the keyword table from the keyword analysis I have shown you in the beginning. You can tap expand here to see the full version of it, but it has very important improvement here. It's this translate button. You just click in here and it shows you translation. So you can do localization for any locale, even you don't know a word from the language here with our tool. You can also add, group, and delete keywords here. So you can see and pick the keywords in this part and add them here. To make it better, you just click here to see the current version and make changes based on this one. For example, let's see what we have this. You can edit here title, short description, full description, and our API, you remember, SO assistant is giving you tips on how to get the maximum out of each element here. So you can click here and see. For example, like I said, we see that title has only 26 characters out of 50, and the API advises you to use maximum number of characters. One more thing is this beautiful window. It shows how many of tracking keywords you have used in your metadata, and it's your goal here to make it as high as possible. So use these keywords, translation, and metrics and tips to fulfill the fields as maximum as possible. Once you're ready, you can preview it here and see how the updated version will be looking in App Store on app page or just in search. So You can plan your next update here and just copy paste and add to your Google Play Console or App Store Connect and release the best version of your app yet. If you forgot how to use any of the tabs and features and tools I've been covering today, you can use this button that shows how to use it. You can also tap here to open Help Center, which has all the helpful articles about how to use features and all the different elements on our platform. You can also tap here to open our blog. And if there are any questions, you can tap here to open the chat with our support agent. And he or she will help you to find out how the platform works and if there are any questions to help you with App Store optimization for your app. Also, one more thing from me today is that I'm making a research today, not today, but I'm making a research, and I will glad to talk to you with about your Checkaso experience. So if you're up to make a quick call for 10 or 15 minutes stop, make sure to contact here our support agent, and he will connect us and we will talk about it. It will help us to build the best ASO tool for you and your business out there. So yeah, if there are any questions, please feel free to ask them in the chat and I will answer them shortly. Oh, I remember each time you see the App Store icon or Google Play icon, you can tap to it or to open the app in the App Store. Yeah. And I think that there are no questions. Am I right? So let me just refresh the chat to see if there are any questions. So I see the first question. Beate Deutschland asks, what do you think is best to locally call a package name on geography or use the same package name in different markets? Uh, I have very little experience with package naming for different locales, but I've seen how app developers and app teams have released different app packages for example, Arabic countries and for Europe and US. And I've read that this is a good experience for them as they improve the traffic, installs, and conversion rate. You can leave your email and I will advise our SEO experts and we'll get back to you with answer on that one. Thank you a lot for the questions. It's very good one. Oh, I see your mail. I will contact you. Thank you. Thank you for the question. I think I will wait for another minute, and if there are no questions, I will end the conference. Thank you again so much for joining me today. If there will be any question arriving after the call, please feel free to contact us via support, and yeah, we will help you. All right. I think that's it for today. Thank you so much for joining me and see you the next time. I think there are more webinars coming next month and this month. So yeah, stay tuned and see you. Thank you.